Hey, this is Lauren, your online small business marketing coach, and I'm here to tell you about how to market your business online. Now, today is an overview of why marketing online is vital to your business. As a small business owner myself, we do kids' birthday parties in Southern California with live animals. I knew that marketing was important. However, it was just one thing on my giant to-do list as a small business owner because as a small business owner, I was only self-employed. So that's going to be a little bit about what I talk today is the background about why not only is marketing important, but you have to have the bigger picture of why you're in business. So that's what I wanted to address today. And the bigger picture behind all of this is to boost your business and ultimately turn your business into a fantastic asset that ends up paying you instead of just creating a wonderful job that takes all of your time and you never have enough left over to do the things that you like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you a PowerPoint that I've made to kind of illustrate some topics. So bear with me one second while I get that up for you. Perfect. So how to market your small business online. So that's going to be all of the topics that I share with you. But today, like I said, it's kind of the mindset and the behind the scenes on why it is so important that you not only learn it, but you master it. So the core principle behind it is financial freedom. When is your business going to get you out of the rat race? Is it even in the position to eventually get you out of the rat race? So that leads into, what is the rat race? Well, you know, most of us, we decided to start our own business because we did not want another job. Oh my goodness, that would be terrible. We don't want to work for somebody else, so we decided to go in business for ourselves. However, at the end of the day, I know that, starting my business ended up taking all of my time, and I was not even making as much as I was when I had a job. Well, the rat race is basically having to trade your time for dollars. If you don't do it, in case of your business, it's not going to get done and it's not going to make you money. So you have to put in a whole lot of time to make sure that your business runs. Well, it also works the same as if you have a job, you're trading your time for dollars. If you don't go to work, you won't get paid. And how are you going to pay all those wonderful bill collectors and all the bills that you have due? Well, a rat race is the never-ending cycle of having to work to get money. Well, guess what? As a small business owner, you're already ahead of the curve. You at least have something that can be turned into an asset that can pay you. Maybe it might not be right now. However, by using and utilizing online marketing for your business, you will have this phenomenal advantage over your competitors to learn all the stuff that they're too busy to master. So instead, you can master it and turn your business into a cash-generating machine. You still have the passion for the business, but you get your time back. And that was my goal of learning to market my business effectively online so that I can end up getting out of the rat race by having a wonderful business that continues to pay me whether or not I trade my time for dollars. Now, I'm a big fan of Robert Kiyosaki, and he comes up with what passive income is, which is when your passive income exceeds your expenses, you will become financially free. That basically means that you don't have to do anything, and the money comes in without having to trade your time for dollars. A few examples. Businesses. Hey, guess what? As a business owner, check, you already have that. Other people like to pursue rental properties, maybe building a website that has a subscription basis. That's passive income. People that create an online site and they sell products or affiliate marketings. Hey, guess what? All those authors out there have passive income from their book royalties. All those actors and actresses and singers, yep, they do too. People in the stock market, they get dividends and interest, and then there's the private money lenders that can do it as well. So there's tons of different examples of passive income. But my passion for passive is businesses. I love businesses. That's why not only did I create my business, but I became a small business coach to be able to teach other people that, everyone has this idea to eventually have their own business. However, most of it just becomes a job and you're not a true business owner. So the goal here is to increase your business profitability through online marketing, which will make it be able to eventually give you passive income and getting you financial freedom and getting out of the rat race. So this webinar series is for anybody who's working for themselves or maybe, wants to get into working for themselves. And the ultimate goal is to have a business that runs itself. It's not your job. So this is perfect for people that already have a business. Hey, guess what? Self-employed professionals can do this as well. If you're a dentist, things like that, a plumber. Well, guess what? By building out your internet marketing skills and being able to promote yourself, you're going to find a whole lot of customers and eventually be able to turn your self-employed aspect into a company. Instead of being a plumber, you will own a plumbing company. Instead of being a dentist, you'll have a dental practice. So things like that, so you can start building a business. Real estate investors, guess what? Most of the times, that's just a new job for you. However, if you learn all of these things, you're going to start building a business for real estate investing. And agents, real estate agents, insurance agents, maybe, hey, that might have to be a self-employed aspect, but you can certainly boost it and also monetize by being able to market online. And anybody who's ready to fire their boss, guess what? I can also help you get started there as well. So who am I? Well, at 15, I was exposed to Robert Kiyosaki's philosophies and decided and learned that the only thing in my life is to be a business owner so that I can eventually be a financially free millionaire. And that's my goal. So when I was 19, I started my first business, which I was fortunate enough to be able to combine a passion, which was kids, and I loved animals, and I was able to turn that into a successful business. We do kids' birthday parties with live animals, and that's where I just love my business. But yes, I had to put in all of my time to get it started, and that's the truth. When you're going to start a business, yes, it will take all of your time. I like to describe it as a child. At first, it's an infant, and you have to be around it 24/7, monitoring it and feeding it and taking care of it. Eventually, it can kind of toddle off, and you're right there watching and helping it. As it gets stronger and bigger, though, it goes to school. Guess what? You hire employees. Now you're just monitoring, and you don't have to do quite as much. But the ultimate goal is to get to a grown-up stage where you get to enjoy all of the benefits of having kids and grandkids. However, you don't have to actually be responsible for that child of yours anymore. You just get to enjoy the benefits. And that's the idea with your business, is to grow it from that infancy stage to a successful business that runs on its own and gives you passive income equaling financial freedom. So that was my ultimate goal. So I worked in my business super hard, and I love it to death, but I was still trading my time for dollars. And after I adopted my kids and I wanted some of my time back, I realized that I was not able to keep my current pay because I wanted time off. And that's where a problem started, and I realized, whoops, I'm only self-employed. I am not a true business owner because I'm still having to invest all of my time to get my paycheck. So that's where I set off to learn about how to transfer over my business from being a self-employed job to a wonderful asset of mine, and getting that degree so I can be able to spend time with my kids and balance that. And also a little background as far as my business goes. That's my business partner, and we started Riptacular, and we always have the passion for the animals. So we started with just the two of us. And, this is an aspect of what we do. It's all about educating and entertaining and interacting with kids and animals. And it's a fantastic job, but it was still a job, and I realized that I was still having to trade my time for dollars. We do petting zoos and pony rides, so it's so much fun, and it's definitely a passion of mine. We have giant reptiles and snakes, and all of those guys are so much fun. And hanging out with kids, hey, as far as jobs goes, I definitely have one of the best jobs in this business. So we started out with just the two of us, and we've grown into a very big, successful team. We actually have 3 locations now, but at the end of the day, I was still having a job, and that's why I'm turning my wonderful business into a fantastic asset and learning how to grow it through marketing online effectively. So, and it's gotten me everything that I wanted. I was able to have a house and kids and all of that from growing my business, and now I'm at the next stage from turning it into a self-employed opportunity into a wonderful asset of mine. So for business owners, why did you decide to start a business? What is your passion? Did you decide to start a business because someone told you to? In The E-Myth, which is a great book if you haven't picked that up, The E-Myth by Michael Gerber, that one gives an example of somebody who loved making pies, and all of her friends said that she should open a pie shop. Well, her hobby was making pies, but all of a sudden she was dumped with all of these other business responsibilities, and it was a disaster. So the biggest thing is, why did you decide to start the business? Was it a passion of yours? Is it a service that you've always wanted to offer people? Or, and it's fine if you just decided, hey, this would be a great way to make money. So really think about why you got involved with starting your business, and the biggest thing is, are you getting the results that you want from your business? Do you have enough money coming in? Do you have enough time to yourself? If you're not able to be financially free and have this wonderful asset paying you, chances are some changes need to be made. Well, part of the coaching program, I definitely help people structure their business and look at it differently, but my free webinars are teaching you how to grow your business through online marketing. And guess what? If you're bringing more money in, that also helps solve a whole lot of problems. So that's definitely why you want to be able to market your business online, and I teach you how to market your business online to get the results that you want from your business, starting by getting a whole lot more money from your advertising. And the hardest thing for me to figure out is the fact that just because my name was on the business license did not mean I was the business owner. After 5 years of working in the business, I was truly horrified when reading Rich Dad Poor Dad again and realizing I was not a business owner. I was only self-employed. I just owned my job. So how do you figure out if that's you? Well, first of all, can your business run the day-to-day without you? In my case, that was a no. So I stopped there. Then if it's able to do pretty well without you, could you go on vacation for a month and come back and your business has not only stabilized, but has it grown? Do you have that in place? If you say no, well, there's a little more work that we need to do there. Now, this part represents Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. So that's talking about, hey, if you're an employee, you have a job. If you are self-employed, you just own your job. The big idea behind all of these webinars is to be able to transfer over to this right side of the quadrant where your money is working for you and people are working for you, so you're not having to trade your time for dollars. Now, that's part of the aspect with the coaching. The free webinars and all that stuff, wow, that is a resource for you guys to learn how to get more money from your existing business by taking advantage of all the different strategies that I have to offer and teach you. And it's definitely my way to give back because that's exactly what I needed as a small business owner, because I wasn't sure where to get started. I was so overwhelmed. I knew I needed to market online, but I never had time from the day-to-day of running my business to actually work on it. So my step-by-step system teaches you what you should do and what priorities to get you to, basically it's like trying to eat an elephant. It's not going to work unless you take one small bite at a time. And it's, there's so many video recordings, so you can really go through it at your own pace. If you're just starting out, hey, you probably have a lot of time and you can run with it. If you're already a super swamped, busy business owner, well, you might have to do it in smaller chunks to get it out there. But you know what? Action is so much better than no action. So at least take action and get a little bit going for you. If all you can do is literally, watching one video of mine once a week when you finally have a little chance, but the biggest thing is going to implement what you're learning. You're never going to get results if you don't start to implement it. So definitely make sure that you take action. So the goal of this webinar series is to teach you how to build a business that works for you while branding yourself or your business as the expert or authority in your niche. And guess how you do that? By learning how to market yourself online. That's the key. That's where everything is going in this industry, is online marketing. So you definitely have to be aware of that in order to
be able to grow your business and make sure that you have a business to come back to when you decide to. So definitely want to make sure you guys had that big overview. So thanks for sticking with me on that. And I just want to make sure that you guys realize, guess what? There is a possibility. If you're a business owner and you're totally swamped and stuck and you don't have time for anything else, well, that's exactly why I created learnonlinemarketingforfree.com, because it's the resource that I needed so desperately as a busy business owner to be able to learn and keep up to date on exactly what would help my business grow. And with growth comes all of the wonderfulness of financial freedom. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date on the latest that's happening in the world of internet marketing and marketing your business effectively online. Also, you can check out and stay up to date on our Facebook and definitely join in on our daily webinars. But if you don't subscribe, you'll probably forget to do all of that, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so we keep in touch. I definitely always want to work with like-minded small business owners. You guys are my passion, and I want us all to succeed.